Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of season 2 of What If. This is the penultimate episode of the season. Last episode was another thrilling episode. I loved Hela and the 10 rings and the way they united and they came together, united the armies of the 10 rings with the armies of Asgard to bring peace to the cosmos. That said, we still have this lingering thread. You know, we had Strange show up and recruit Kahori. We had Wanda and a Nick Fury from another universe just kidnap Peggy Carter away from hers, and we haven't followed up on that yet. But we're boiling down to the final 2 episodes, and with the title of this one, I think we're gonna finally start to get some of these answers, and I'm excited to see what they are. So let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you got Marvel's channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes of our reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 8. What if the Avengers assembled in 1602? Here we go. Oh. Ooh.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Loki?
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Yeah.
Or to take arms against a sea of troubles.
Whoa. Oh.
Excuse me. Acting. Thank you.
Ugh, that is not acting. When can we start throwing cabbages at him? I brought a whole bushel, and they're rotten.
Queen Hela?
No, not again.
Not again. It's the Doctor Who episode happening right now. The Carrionites coming to invade. It's the same theater.
No traveler returns! This wasn't in the
Okay. How long has she been here now? What is happening? Tears in reality just pulling people away?
Grab my hand!
To other universes? Wow. What the hell just happened?
Queen is gone.
Is that Happy?
Long live King Thor Odin's son.
I am truly sorry.
You speak to me of sorry? My sister is gone. Lost to the storms that are tearing our world apart. The storms the Scarlet Witch summoned you to stop. They've only grown stronger each day.
My king?
Seize her.
Do you mind if I borrow that?
That's my Yorick. Oh, Yorick.
Summon the witch. I'd have words about her hero.
What the fuck is going on?
What you're seeing has all the makings of a Shakespearean tragedy. A king marred by loss. A soldier on the run. The world on the brink of oblivion. The sad truth is that there are worlds among the multiverse simply meant to die. But every once in a while, a glimmer of hope. A band of heroes gathered together to save their reality. Wanda Maximoff used her powers to reach into a neighboring universe for a warrior. One willing to face impossible odds to save a dying reality that's not
Aww.
a hero.
Okay.
Peggy Carter.
I thought it might be something a little more malevolent than that.
After weeks of trial and error, she stands alone. A failure and an outlaw in the dying universe she was summoned to save. On the run, with no way home, no place to go, nothing.
I can hear you, you know.
You can?
Well, I mean, sometimes, yes.
Peggy, you don't belong here. You're fighting a battle you can't possibly understand.
Oh, really? Well, the way I figure it,
I mean, he could
2
just
time
send her
periods,
back,
the
right?
1600s and the early 21st century have been compressed.
To where she's supposed to be.
Okay, you do know. Impressive.
What's that for?
I'm going to take you back to your universe.
Okay, well there it
I'm
is.
not leaving.
Worlds die every day. I've watched millions fade from existence. It happens.
Well, not on my watch.
Might happen on your watch, Watcher, but not mine.
And number across the globe. Nebula's Observatory, Isla Ego.
Fare thee well, Groot Groves. You are the finest winery in the land.
Oh, not the wines, too.
Since there is another, a person from a time that is still to come.
Poppycock.
Calm yourself, Hogan. Mind your affliction. A future person.
A forerunner who has fallen through time, unaware that their presence is causing our universe to collapse.
Wait, what?
How, pray tell, shall we find this fellow?
The answer is beyond even my capabilities.
Sounds like you have your mission.
Thank you.
Sir Fury, with whom do you speak?
No one, Your Highness.
And she's already gone.
Oh, wet?
Morning, Tony.
Friend of yours?
More like a souvenir.
Oh. Interesting. Shards of the Time Stone? A Time Stone?
Searching for a person, the Forerunner, who would have been the first person transported to this world from the future, and the reason...
Oh, that's why everybody is displaced here. And we see these people who shouldn't be born yet in this time period being raised in it and all this kind of stuff. Like, okay. It's got to be Time Stone related or somebody messing with it or somebody, I don't know.
Good morrow, Prince Loki. Your carriage looks like it could use some lightening of its load.
Roger's hood. You know,
Roger's
you're
hood.
annoyingly chipper.
What?
Whoa, what treasure is this? Victoria sponge, pineapple cake.
Oh,
marzipan.
Paul!
Buck, they got marzipan.
We're here for the coin, not the cake, Lang.
Dude,
And
we
will
got
suffice, I
Bucky,
suppose.
Steve. Why am I blanking on his name right now, man?
This must be some trickery. Or a ghost.
I'm dead in this world? That's great. Sorry, I mean, that's
Mm.
terrible.
Oh, a little rude.
You need me to steal the king's scepter.
Pretty much.
Most people would be driven half mad at the mere idea of being stranded in
Scott Lang! That's it, God! I was struggling to remember the character's name. My brain would not get off of just Paul Rudd.
Is there another Steve Rogers?
Yes.
Tell me what he's like.
Dead.
What is that?
Wasp? Yellow Jacket?
Men, we've got company.
Oh shit, Yellow Jackets! Holy shit!
So much for the secret treehouse.
Royal Yellow Jackets.
Royal Yellow Jackets.
The king wants Carter alive. The rest is up to you. Assassin's discretion.
Wow. Not gonna lie, that's pretty badass. They also look badass.
Can't stand copycats.
Don't worry, we're turning the market on being a
Sheriff Happy Hogan down there being a little bitch.
You weren't jesting about the king hating you.
Oh, he's kind of got his Wakanda shield a little bit. It's kind of a similar shape as that one. Ha 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 ha! Yee ha ha! Love the Roger Rabbit. Jesus, what is wrong with me today? I love the Robin Hood isms that are just thrown around with this whole thing. What? Oh, yo, a medieval one of these dudes. Well, here goes a pretty awesome treehouse, man. Rest in peace. Oh! Friendly fire! Friendly fire!
Hey, watch the blood pressure, Hogan.
You wouldn't want to become Hulk Hogan now, would you?
I'm trying to save this world and your king.
It appears to me that my king is not the one that requires saving.
God, I like evil Hogan, man. It's kind of hilarious. Yo! Red Skull?
Are you watching?
Always. Are you ready to go home?
No, there's still a chance.
Even if you find and destroy this Forerunner, what happens next? What if the world doesn't magically correct itself? What if it's the final straw that destroys this universe? What if when the universe resets, you're trapped here forever?
What if? I have to try.
Because you're human.
Because I'm Captain Carter.
Nice.
If you're not going to help me, get out of my way.
God damn. Whoa. Hell yeah, dude.
Go away. I don't want any trouble.
But we need you.
I don't do that anymore. I can't handle the aggravation.
Sorry about this, Bruce.
Is that? Yeah, it's Banner. With like an early age, like Iron Man helmet on. Ooh, you done fucked up. Oh. I will smite you! Hulk, smite!
Greatest invention ever. Ignore that. It's decorative. Your stunned silence is flattering. It will reveal the Forerunner and send them back from whence they came. Once, you know, the prized royal stone is inserted.
Maybe we can help with that. Sorry we're late, but I did manage to wrestle this from some palace guards on the way over.
Cute. Oh, well. Great timing.
What's the signal?
Tony said we'd know it when we saw it.
Man, I love to swashbuckle.
Nice.
My king, we are short on time.
Coming through, make a hole. Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Sir Hogan.
Try your luck.
It really is Robin and the sheriff. God damn, man. Happy's got some fight in him. Uh-oh. Oh, is that gonna be what finally gets him to trigger?
Great job, Rogers. You made him mad. Good luck.
Whoa, Hogan, easy.
Oh!
Let's talk about this.
Fetch me the All Father.
Oh.
It's vibranium.
Coronation gift from the King of Wakanda. Been plagued by these rips in space.
Steve, we have trouble.
Got a little trouble of my own.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Oh, give me a break. You're more of a drama queen than your brother.
Bless. Oh, that is too far.
Damn.
I could get you a new feather.
Smash thee!
Oh, smash thee. Is the Red Skull just like their court executioner or some shit? He was sharpening that axe when we saw him. My God, man. I do like Thor with a sword. Oh my God, these insults.
I surrender. Perfect timing.
Let's get you to that scepter.
Let's get that scepter to him.
I'm sorry, my king, but we're out of time. Fury!
Yes!
Treason!
Get the scepter to Stark!
Nice!
This had better work, Stark.
This choir music is pretty sweet, man.
Hurry!
Oh, great. Ooh. Good job, dumbass. Now that thing's untethered. But that is a awesome shot. Oh! What just... She froze time.
It's him.
Oh,
I remember a battle. We were fighting a monster from the skies. I went to strike with my shield and hit one of the stones instead.
Oh, wow.
Carter, don't be a fool. Finish your task, the one you were summoned for.
Peggy.
She's just destined to lose Steve, man.
We never get our happy ending.
I'm sure somewhere out there, we do.
Aw, somewhere out there they do. So does that bleep bloop everybody back to where they're supposed to be?
Steve.
Peg.
Oh, yep. Shit, I guess so. Everybody's fucking gone, except for her.
There was a superstition back during my days in the war that victory was its own sort of curse, because every battle you won, every inch you gained, would mean you're only getting further from home. That you, Watcher? Come here to gloat? Tell me that I'm stuck here forever?
Strange, isn't it?
No, I just thought you could use a friend.
Strange?
No.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Peg, have I got a story to tell you?
I want to know! Fuck off! Like, how do we do this in one episode? How do we do this in one episode? You know, I said that last time too. How do we do this in one episode? But Ultron was sprinkled throughout everything. I don't know what's going on in the background of all this. Because this seemingly was caused by Steve being displaced out of time by striking a time stone in his universe? Oh, no, sorry. It was from that future. And then it's just started blooping people from this timeline back into time. The only displaced from another universe person was Peggy. Now, is there a postie on this one or no? No, the only post credits we got was the one that was supposed to be in last season. But yeah, man, I loved the aesthetic and the vibe of this episode. I liked the theme. I like all the Shakespearean stuff playing into it. I like the 1600s play on everybody's like costumes and designs. Well, they all still kind of had their powers, which at least in universe was explained by them all being from the future. You know, when they were fighting Thanos, you know, Steve did that thing. It rocked him back in time, and that caused this disruption in the flow of that very same time. It just caused other people to be pulled from wherever they were to his now current location, and just threw all kinds of things a whack. You know, Hela got sucked up. People were just getting sucked up into these tears where it was trying to correct itself or was falling apart. Either way, I don't know what happened to Hela. Did she go back to where she was supposed to go, or did she get deleted? There's some questions. I do have some ideas about that, but I do also would love some more answers about it. I like this whole setup. I like this whole establishment, and I like the way they played into this like Robin Hood and his merry men kind of thing. But technically with Captain America and his boy band, Steve, Bucky, and Scott as their groupie, and them all kind of being, well, they kind of are their own kind of Three Musketeers thing going on. Yellow Jackets being used as like these like personal court assassins. Red Skull being the king's executioner, Wanda being the court witch, because there's always a witch involved with your Shakespearean like Arthurian kind of tales. So she got to play that role. You had your advisor with Nick Fury. You had your prissy little brother who literally only cared about his acting and his roles and all the stuff. Was even gifted Mjolnir and lost it. But Peggy being pulled into the chaos of this world that was falling apart by the seams, quite literally at this point, and trying to piece this all together. And while she had her out, the Watcher was like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. This isn't your world. I could take you back. And she's like, well, I've seen it now. I've met these people. I've shared bread with these people. I'm not going to turn a blind eye and let this world die if I can do something about it. And I think that's indicative of any of the heroes we've really kind of grown up with in our main universe. I think a lot of them would have done the very same thing. But like, you know, she pushed through, she persevered. You know, she had the trust of everybody literally but the royalty. And Happy, man, this Happy Hogan, this Hulk Hogan was fun to watch. Like, especially with this mustache twirling Sheriff of Nottingham kind of vibe that he had going on. This back and forth, this rivalry with Roger Hood. God damn it. Like, there was a lot of fun little plays and spins that they did in this that was just so much fun. And it also calls back to that Doctor Who episode I was talking about, because it's the very same theater. I forget the name of the theater itself, but it's a very iconic one where Shakespeare performed most of his plays. You know, and, you know, we had Loki there performing one of Bill Shakespeare's plays. And this tear opens up in the sky, everything's going chaotic. It just made me think of that Carrionite episode with Doctor Who with David Tennant and Martha Jones. It also involved Bill Shakespeare, and it also involved that very same amphitheater, and then portals in the sky and wisping and all kinds of stuff like that. It was just like, it just called me right back to that moment. But overall, great themes in the episode. But again, I don't know what our through line is. You know, this does seem to be, at least by this point, based on the Watcher's conversation with Peggy, something that Steven's doing all on his own. But I can't imagine the Watcher would just have stood by and let him meddle in the affairs of other universes. But what do I know? I don't know. What is going on? Steven says he's got a story to tell us, and we've got no inkling, or at least I've not picked up on anything going on as our through line. Lots of questions. This and the Hela episode, actually, there's just been a lot of really good episodes this season. You know, in the first season, the only one I loved was the Stephen Strange episode. The rest of them were meh to pretty okay. I had fun with the season overall, but like, I feel like even at its worst this season, I've been having a really good time. I think they really brought their best foot forward this time around. And while there are still some things that kind of irk me a little bit, like some of the unnecessary humor that kind of is injected into a lot of the scenes to just kind of ease the tension, it just muddies the waters a little bit. But it doesn't like suck the fun out of everything, because a lot of the stuff that they've been doing this season, I've been finding very entertaining, very imaginative, and just a lot of fun, especially these premises. And there's been some really badass stuff that's been going on. You know, I like this stuff with Kahori, and I'm very curious to see what Steven was going to use her for, why he's after Peggy now. And again, what is going on in the background, dude? Even the Happy Hogan episode was a lot of fun. The whole Die Hard spin on that. The Peter Quill episode was definitely one of my favorites. I'm just looking at the list right now. Like, there's been some pretty solid ones. I'm not sure exactly which one's my favorite right now, where last season I was like, I had a definitive favorite. Like, none of the episodes to me came anywhere near eclipsing or even contesting the Doctor Strange episode. But there's some pretty strong heavy hitters in here. It's definitely down between Peter Quill attacking Earth's Mightiest Heroes, you know, Hela, this episode, and the Kahori episode, which is half the season's total so far. So I think that just goes to show, like, I just like what they've been doing this season so far, man. But guys, what do you think is going on? How'd you feel about this episode? What are your thoughts, your theories? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Share, Ryan Karen, Your Coruscant, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and JoJo. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.